Boy, oh boy, look at that yard. I've been playing around with the lawn striper. I think I'm getting a little bit better already. It looks good. Alright, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in to another video. I'm going to show you a quick video about why your grass is turning brown. Stay tuned. Alright, so here we go. We're going to take a walk through the yard. Going to see if I could find any spots. I seen a few spots the other day when I was striping the yard, and as you can see, like I said in the beginning, I'm getting a little bit better with that striper thing there. Boy, this yard is looking really good. I'm proud. But so we're gonna get to why your grass is actually turning brown. So like I said, when I was striping and I was cutting the grass the other day, I saw one area of my grass over here, and this is toward the back here, and I seen that as I was cutting it, some of this part here is turning brown. For the most part, the rest of my yard is a nice medium green, you know, and that's the color that everybody wants. You want your yard looking that nice healthy green, dark green, anything of that nature. But when I got back here to this part of the yard, I started to look and I'm like, wow, this grass is actually turning brown here. So it could be a few key reasons why your grass is turning brown here. One of the key reasons could be you have some kind of lawn disease. So maybe a fungus somewhere in there. But I know I don't have a fungus. I already treated for a fungus. So you could X that off the list. You basically start a checklist. So I know fungus. I treated my yard for a fungus already. So I know that wasn't it. The next is some kind of insect disease. So I actually went down there and looked, but I already did my insect preventer. I did about 2 applications so far in this yard, so I know an insect disease, that's not it. Or it could be a grub disease. Now we don't know, but I did put down a grub X earlier in the year. That should cover me for about 4 months. But if you want to also check for grubs, you take your grass here, you grab it and you pull on it, and for the most part, if it's pulling up easily, then yeah, you know you got a grub problem. But for the most part, I'm tugging on the grass right now and it's pretty strong, it's down there, so I know it's not grubs. I could check a few other areas, tugging on the grass, I know it's not grubs. See, I treated my yard for grubs, so I know it's not grubs. Okay, so now I think we're at the third reason. It could be heat, drought stress. So like I said, the yard is actually it's been warming up. It's been about the average temp between 75 and 82 degrees, and we're about like maybe a week away from it actually being summer. So it could be heat and drought stress. So I'm not Xing that out because I don't have a watering system, and I'm actually watering by hand. So I'm not going to rule out heat or drought stress, but I don't think that's it, because we've been getting a little rain and I've been doing some hand watering, and I know it's probably not the best because you need about 1 inch of water on your yard a week. So I know I've been actually watering and I've been getting a little bit of rain, so I know I'm gonna X out heat and drought stress, but that could be a reason why. But my reason, I think it is actually fertilizer. I haven't fertilized this yard since I threw down the Milorganite. So now I'm thinking that's the reason why that my yard is actually turning light brown color, because it's going into some kind of dormancy, because it's searching for some kind of food in the soil. Now it doesn't have enough proper nutrients in the soil. Now yeah, it can work and live off of water, but just like humans, we can live off of water for a certain amount of time. Water is the main characteristic of keeping yourself healthy or your grass healthy. It's the same thing, like I said, it's like the human body. But if you're not eating or feeding properly, your body will show that you're actually not eating by losing the proper nutrients. So you'll start to lose weight. In this case, in the grass, it's showing you that it doesn't have the proper nutrients because it's going into protection mode. This is protection mode. The grass is not dying, but it's turning brown to kind of preserve itself, or to actually show you, hey, I need some kind of nutrients, I need some kind of food. I'm hungry and it's time for me to eat. So that's what I'm thinking it is. Well, that's what I know it is, because I haven't fed. I only did one fertilization on this yard, so I know it's due for my next fertilization. I didn't fertilize around Memorial Day. I actually fertilized before then, so I know my yard is due for the next fertilization. And especially this area right here, because the sun is coming down on this area a lot, but I'm watering properly, and I know I need some food here. So we're gonna go ahead today, and I'm gonna this evening, and I'm gonna throw down a quick little fertilization with a new product over here. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so the fertilizer that I'm gonna put down today is made by ProCare. It's ProCare Natural. It's a slow release fertilizer. Now, I went to the store. I was actually looking for Milorganite, and in my area there was no Milorganite. I went to Home Depot, I went to Walmart, they sell Milorganite also, and I ended up at Lowe's at my final destination to actually look for Milorganite. And a lot of it was sold out everywhere. So when I actually went into Lowe's, the guy told me that this ProCare fertilizer is basically an alternative to Milorganite. And when I actually looked at the fertilizer and looked at the bags and all the specs and analysis and all of that, it does rank up to basically Milorganite. As you can see, it looks like Milorganite from the cover here. The same kind of setup. It's a 430, 4% nitrogen, 3% phosphate, and no potash, 0 potash. It's a 36-pound bag, and it covers up to 2,500 square feet. Sounds like Milorganite to me, but the guy told me this is a alternative that Lowe's carry, basically because they can't keep Milorganite in stock. Milorganite is very, very, very popular. So I said, let me go ahead and give this a try. And it also contains iron for that deep greening. Now, as you can see, my yard is already green on its own. Like I said, only did one fertilization on the yard this year, so that's the actual probably natural color of my yard, that of the grass. This is a tall turf type tall fescue. Sorry about that. Let's say it the correct way. And actually, let's turn the bag over. Now, like I said, this is a Milorganite alternative. It has 1.5% iron in it, so that's going to help give you that green pop that everyone likes. 3% phosphate and 4% nitrogen. So this is the best I can find. It was about 12 to 13 bucks in between there, so it's cheaper than Milorganite also. So it sounds like a win for me, and it sounds like a win for this company. Now, I purchased this, like I said, I'm not sponsoring it, but I'm just giving people another alternative. If you cannot find Milorganite, I guess this is the next best thing. I don't think Home Depot carried this, so I didn't see it at Home Depot. Like I said, I purchased this from Lowe's. But enough talking. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get a full application down. I'm gonna take this whole bag, I'm gonna throw it down, and basically that's gonna be my fertilization for my, basically my correction for my brown spot in the back there. And that should take care of that. It should feed it properly and have that grass, that browning grass pop back into green. I would like to show you guys an update for that too, just to so you guys see what I'm talking about. And basically that's it. Let's go ahead, let's get in the yard, let's get it down. And it's actually kind of getting dark out here. Wow, and it looks like Milorganite also too. This company might have something on their hands here. I don't know. This might be a good alternative to Milorganite. Milorganite, you better watch out. Got some competition. All right, so as you can see, it's that simple. I went ahead, did my first couple passes around the perimeter, and then you bring it into the middle and you do it like a little squiggly zigzag line when you're spreading down your fertilizer. Make sure you hit your target area. I don't want to hold you too long. You see what I'm talking about with spreading down the fertilizer. You see the actual new fertilizer, the Milorganite alternative. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys come and come back and actually see for the results, and we're gonna go from there. As you can see, the yard is doing good except that one little area. And also, have anybody else used this ProCare natural fertilizer? Let me know in the comment section. This is my first time actually seeing this product and using it, so I don't know what kind of results I'm getting. I know that 1.5 iron is actually lower than the Milorganite. I think Milorganite have somewhere around 3% iron, so I know I probably won't get that deep green, but as you see, the yard is already green on its own, so that little 1.5 iron percentage should just do the trick for now. Basically, that's about it. Hope you guys take care and keep tuning in. See you later.